Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the Can We Guess Where Brazil City game is. Now, this is a very difficult game. Don't guess immediately, you might get it wrong and you might look like a complete idiot to your fans, but can you guess which tile Brazil's city centre is likely to be situated in? Oh, that's a thinker, isn't it? That's a real thinker. Should we see? Oh, look, it was there! Oh, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Oh, look! How sweet of them. They're even building the Chichen Itza for me, just for when I tell you, like, oh, it's like a moving in present. Not one wonder, but two. So nice of them. You know what, Brazil, they're considerate, you know? I'm going to say it. They are just considerate people, and I appreciate that. No end. So, the missionaries here in Kazan. We have 2 cities in our religion, and that's about it. I was about to say, where should we send them? But I think the question is, where should we not? I think up this way. Let's avoid that Japanese inquisitor. He doesn't look like a friendly being. That's right, little fishies. Get in my boat. Gonna eat you. Gonna eat you all. Now, I keep calling them Denmark. They are in fact Norway. I'm sorry, Norway, for getting your name wrong repeatedly. But they're after a double. They're after a double. Wine and coca. For tea. Tea's good. I like tea. That's not enough. I'm gonna want... Let's see what I can get from them. 442 gold plus tea for one of each of my duplicates. I'll take that. Yeah, that's actually quite a good deal for me. Now, it may look like I'm getting every single one of my cities to just pump out builder after builder after builder. And you'd actually be right, that is exactly what I'm doing, but it's actually, I think, a pretty good strategy because it means that all of my tiles are going to be worked perfectly. It also means St. Petersburg has just finished itself a library, which is great. It means we actually might learn a thing or two. A university, though, does have housing, which is actually an unexpected benefit. So let's get university quickly. I'm chopping down these forests because honestly I prefer either a mine or a farm. And it also gives me, there we go, look, a nice little boost of production, which is good as well. I'm going to beeline towards humanism because I will start building some cultural centres in a little bit. Theatre squares, I should call them. That will help. So I've just progressed towards urbanisation, which is fairly cool, but I've also realised I've got a scout over here. It's just sort of, I think I'm going to just hang out near this Brazilian settler. I don't know where he's going, by himself, towards barbarians, but I think it's worth keeping an eye on him, definitely. How long have we got? How long have we got? Oh, we can do it! We can do it! Let's do it. Right, so here we go. Our army definitely wasn't ready for this. Not at all. No, we were never just going to attack them. Or move our battering ram into a strategic position so that it can attack both the city and the encampment in one. No, we'd never do that. No. What spurious accusations. Unfortunately, they have chucked a knight at me, which Defender of the Faith belief is... You know what? It's actually a decent religion, Catholicism. I'm almost tempted to sort of take it as one of ours, but for now. Oh, for God's sake, am I fighting Kabul? I am. Oh, it's really annoying. Like, it's not even like a problem, it's just a little bit annoying. Yay, I spread my religion, and it did nothing. Yeah, turns out Catholicism is actually quite a sticky religion. Oh man, I've got both scouts have appeared, all wanting a piece of this settler. Oh man, who will win? It's very, very kind of you, Brazil. Thank you so much for giving me yet another settler. I mean, how did you know? How did you know it was my favourite present? Wouldn't normally waste production on aqueduct, but St. Petersburg needs all the goddamn housing it can get. Now, Kabul, actually, it's got a little bit more of a kick than I kind of thought it would, which is a little bit of a shame. So we're going to have to treat it with a little bit more respect than I was intending. Let's kill this knight first, because my god, I hate it when they do that. You kill the knight, to all intents and purposes, and then it sort of levels up and you don't get the kill. I just need you to move to there. Come on, we can kill it. We can kill it. Yes, we can. The knight's almost dead, but that's fine, because we've got all these troops here. This encampment is pretty much dead as well, so let's just quickly get you to finish that one off. Good. Right. Oh, I killed him. Whoops. I didn't look at that properly. Never mind, never mind. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Swordsman can come up here. And now we can take down the walls of Rikif. Look, I can actually take half the wall down in one go. So I shall. Yes, it turns out my swordsman may be severely underpowered, so I'm going to actually beeline towards gunpowder. I think it's very much needed. Annoyingly as well, some niter respawned right underneath my best farm. Or my second best farm. Or probably my best farm, actually. Have I got any more niter anywhere else? I'm very low on niter, that's a shame, considering the amount of size of the empire I've got, but never mind. We can find some more. Oh, Australia want a bit of trading now. So they're trying to get both of my spares. Now, that feels like a deal I can do. I don't have old coffee, and I'm about to become very unhappy, I get the feeling. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that deal, Australia. So, bad news is I lost my scout. Good news is I've actually got the Brazilian settler. And it's near, like, 2 silks, some fresh water. It's actually not a bad little spot. So, yes, I will just pop down here. Thank you very much. And I will go and heal. Thank you. You can tell where this builder's been, because he's just left a constant stream of improvements as he's been walking along. I've just used all 3 charges of one missionary on this city, and it didn't convert it. Yay! I am relieved to see that your empire poses no threat to ours. I'm sorry, Australia. What are you talking about here? 356. Oh my goodness, they've actually overtaken me in military strength. That could be because I keep killing my swordsman accidentally. So I should probably stop doing that. Welcome back to the second siege of Brazil. This time, Rikif. And the misclicks. So many misclicks. Why am I still playing this game? I'm clearly terrible at it. Well, actually, look, under siege, we've actually stopped it from healing. Positives, small positives we can be gained from this. I do love it when Brazil just seems to randomly spawn knights from nowhere, just to purely attack my knights in the most annoying way possible. Oh, it's all good fun. And look, and Kabul is joining the party with an archer. That'll go well for you. Now, Bellum has actually got the opportunity to build me an industrial zone in 6 turns, which is actually pretty damn good because I can get a proximity bonus to all 5 of these cities up here, and actually soon to be 6 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like going anywhere in this sort of immediate area. So I'm actually going to put it on top of that jungle tile there. So I'll force that tile to sort of move over, but I think that would be really good. Right, these 2 tiles here that I haven't got have been really annoying me. I've got 1,000 gold saved up. I am just going to purchase them just so I can put farms down on them because, my god, it's really annoying. The second opportunity to attack Rikif. This time, will we manage it? Or will I manage to misclick yet again? We'll find out in a second. Oh, we're going to do it. You're going to let me. Hooray! Oh, Brazil, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were spawned next to me, but you've given me 4 settlers this game, and also your capital, and a couple of other cities. Like, Brazil, you've been just the most amazing neighbour. Actually thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities I've taken off Brazil. I've only built 4 myself. Like, thank you, Brazil. What a wonderful neighbour you've been. So one thing I haven't tried yet is using Nicholas II's ability to use faith to purchase workshops. That's pretty cool. So as we enter the Renaissance era in 560 AD, which I think is pretty good, we've got to ask ourselves the questions, what are we going to do now? Because we've taken over Brazil, who was sort of our most immediate neighbour. Muscat over here has got double niter. Actually, that's a pretty good target. We've got other city-states heading this way, but nobody's settled in that area. Oh, except from Norway, who thinks they're going to come over and very blatantly forward settle us. That's interesting. That's an interesting choice of direction for you there, Norway, but otherwise I can't really see anything. Like, Where on earth is everyone? Very odd. I think we're going to have to build some boats and go and scout some people, and in the meantime we can probably take over a couple of city-states. Let's just check in on scoreboards. Science we're leading, somehow. Not entirely sure. We've caught up with Australia. Culture we're losing, but I'm not necessarily too worried about that because we are actually pushing a pretty decent amount of culture per turnout. Domination we're obviously winning, but we don't have the highest army, which is a little bit thing. And Japan is actually doing quite well on the old religion game, and nobody else seems to be fighting religion at the moment for Japan. So we've got to be a little bit careful of that actually. I'm not down as having been converted, and as long as I can convert my own cities, maybe I'll be alright, but I should probably build a couple of things in St. Petersburg, because I've only got the one city following my religion now. So, yeah, religion is going to have to be actually a pretty decent focus for me. Let's do that. Let's focus on getting some religion up. Good time to check back in with the great people actually. We've got a great musician, which is cool because we're the only person getting great musician points because of our Lavras. But actually we're also getting the most great artist points and also the great writer points. So we're actually on course to get a pretty decent culture victory if we bother to put down a couple of theatre squares, which now St. Petersburg has grown a little bit. It's got some more housing capacity. And do I need to force it to work any more of the decent food tiles? It's working some decent ones. It's got some pretty decent growth on. I'll leave it to do what it's doing. It seems to know what it's doing quite well. Let's get an arena square going. Yeah, why not? Why not? What's this? Is that a farm down there? It is a farm. It's not being worked. It's improving some of the other farms. Oh. Actually, to be honest, down in the tundra, that's probably the best place to put it. Look at those food tiles there. Check out those. That's awesome for this new little city. Are you even working them all? No, you've given one to the city. That's fine, though. That's fine. You're sharing. Sharing is caring. Oh, we found the Lys Fjord. That seems like a good place. What does it do? Breathtaking. Naval combats that enter adjacent plots are granted their next promotion. I guess that's quite cool, but, I mean, maybe not. Maybe not the best. Oh wow, the scout just stood here and actually took the fight for both of these barbarians that went past. Good on you. Japan are really going at it with their apostles. I probably should have a problem with this. We're going to have to discuss this. Promise not to convert my cities. No, they're going for it. They really are pushing for a religious victory. I'm going to be a little bit careful of that, actually. I mean, I've got a decent amount of faith. It's just that their religion is spreading pretty quickly. Ah, dear. I'm going to have to be very careful of that, actually. It's incredibly tempting just to declare war on Japan and use all my military units in this area to kill them. And that way I'd get rid of quite a lot of their influence over me. But I just get the feeling they would land troops on my borders and they'd just be a bit of a pain in the arse. So the other thing I can do is I could actually use the Catholicism religion, so Brazil's religion, to spread instead of my own. I'd lose Feed the World, I'd lose synagogues. I mean, that's fine, but there's quite a lot of stuff here. Relics yield more stuff. Watts can be built, lay ministries. I mean, that's Defender of the Faith is actually quite a good one. So I could take it upon myself to take over Brazil's religion. So, I mean, it's something to consider. Something to consider. But actually, I could buy an apostle and hopefully give him the old debating trick. That's not a bad idea, actually. No, I can't give up on Ursa. It's a great religion. Even if only one person follows it, it's a great religion. We've got to stick with it. Yeah, look, Japan are very quickly spreading their religion. I've got to be a little bit careful of this, but it's fine. It's fine. If it gets too bad, I can just start killing them. But St. Petersburg, I need you to start building faith buildings because you need to be able to kick this stuff out, and quickly. Oh, look how close Norway have built a city. I mean, come on, that's not cool. So I finally do have an amphitheatre, I've just realised, in Redcliffe. So I'm just going to move William Shakespeare over. I'm sure he can write something fun for me.